Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing the next episode of the Danes. Last episode we cleared up some of the cities on the northern coast of Europe, and we also moved up to the Geats, I think, up in the north? That or the Jutes. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the Geats. It is. And we cleared out their city up there, so we don't have to worry about anybody coming to invade us. They did a little sneak attack and we did lose a garrison force, but not too much aside from that. Um, we are going to continue our expansion so that when the Huns get here, we'll be a force to be rivaled with, and I think we're probably going to move over to Great Britain because it's an isolated territory. It always seems that I end up in Great Britain, but I mean, it's one of the better places for launching assaults across the entire mainland of Europe. So that's what we're aiming to do. Let's just hop back into it, and we'll see how this turns out.
Warriors all!
Alright, so I gotta check out what kind of guy this is, what kind of benefits this guy is going to yield my army, and it looks like he's already got a bonus to zeal. He will be a fear type um, general. That's kind of, yeah, maybe authority. Ooh, despoiler. That looks pretty good. We're probably going to be doing lots of raiding. And then let's see what they're. Yeah, we have lots of forest around us, and the ambush chance is awesome for our forces. So let's go ahead and end the turn. Over the last couple of days, I didn't get to post a video. My computer was acting up. I had it on the floor yesterday. All the parts were taken out of it, and I was trying to figure out what was going on. Couldn't really determine what it was, and then put it all back together, just start testing parts, and the whole thing worked. So I'm guessing that there was a wire that kind of got a little bit disconnected, or maybe my RAM stick wasn't all the way pushed in. But the short story is I just kind of upgraded my RAM while the computer was open, because why not? And put it all back together, and I'm back at it. So there we go. Oh yeah, I forgot to put my army in garrisons. That's alright. It's only 75 men. Didn't have to lose them. Alright, so they want me to go to war for 1,000 gold. Could use the money. I mean, that's 2 turns worth of revenue. Might hold off on that for now. Oh yeah, I should totally repair these cities. That was from the previous assault. And then I'm not diplomatically on good terms with the Jews when I checked that before I noticed that. So I might benefit from going to war. It looks like I do have the balance of power in my favor, and I can use the territory, that's for sure. That would complete the 2 available cities in this province, and then I could potentially settle up here in the north and get these log resources. I'm going to move my navy over there, and I'm going to scout them out just a bit. We'll take the slightly weaker but undamaged navy. Oh, so they are completely undefended. We might just take the city right now. We don't have enough movement points, and these guys need to heal. These guys. Oh, I still have these mercenaries. They were great when I used them, but I don't need them anymore. So we're gonna get rid of those. And I think we'll use the little bit of money we have right now just to levy some, just to recruit some more levies. These spearmen will be sufficient, I think, for taking on Jutes. This navy, does it have, oh yeah, it does have mercenaries. So yeah, like I said, great at the time, but we don't need these guys anymore, so we're gonna get rid of them. And that should be it for the turn. Is there anything that I can do down here? I don't think I have enough money. Nobody needs any upgrades, so yeah, we'll just go ahead and complete the turn. It's gotten a little bit chilly in my area of Florida, and I've been living in Florida my whole life, so I just can't deal with the cold. So I got my gloves on. These are my special gamer gloves, because let me keep my dexterity, but I can keep my hands warm. You know, the brutal 50-degree winters. It's always with the Romans, the Western Romans and the Eastern Romans that we seem to be waiting on. Oh! Oh yeah, these are my guys. I'm playing a Saxon game as well, so when I see the Danes fortified, I'm like, oh, they're about to attack me, but those are just my guys. Now, it looks like I've got a little bit of a disorder problem down here in my southern provinces. These two are connected, but this guy is kind of an ally. He's not a defensive ally or anything, but I'm on my way to kind of coaxing him there. What kind of traits does she have? Flirtatious. I'm gonna use my wealth of influence points and intervene. Oh, what was that? Oh yeah, so we just got this. This is neat. We're gonna get negative 100% public order penalties from immigration, and we are gonna get 5 public orders, so that's gonna be pretty nice. Might help me with my public order problem? Oh, doesn't appear to have, but done much. Oh, if I put this army... oh yeah, you're not an army, you're a navy. If I put this army in the city, yes, there we go. And I can still levy here. We're gonna get these guys because they have 2 chevrons, so that means they're gonna be decent enough at doing what we need to do. These guys are still healing. Can I recruit? Should I recruit? Yeah, we'll put some slingers. Hurlers, I should say, but we'll recruit those guys next turn. I don't really have much room for expansion right now, because I really can't deal with most of the penalties from public order that I'm receiving. I expand this guy with some... Oh, are these mercenaries? Nope, these are just my guys. I'm gonna get some dogs down here, just to keep this public order thing under control. And that'll be the turn. So I'm thinking, I might just do an episode of the battles and just kind of put them all together, so that if you guys just want to watch those, a lot of the times people aren't really interested in the turn-to-turn different. I mean, I am when I watch other people stream, but if you're not into that thing, maybe I'll just post a video of the battles only, and you can just click on that and watch that. If you happen to be catching this right now but thinking about clicking off the video, just let me know in the comments, you know, if that's a good idea or if that's something that you guys would want to see. I can also just leave the links like I did on the last Dane's video, and you can just kind of navigate through there. So it's you know, it's up to you guys. Just leave a comment. I'll be happy to reply. Alright, so that's oh, alright, so we have an illegitimate child. It's a daughter. Oh, and we get some experience points for our cav units, so that's going to be pretty nice. We don't have the capacity to build any cav units, but we could if we get some pastures, so we're going to do that. They won't be done in time, but it's a good reminder, at least. There's nowhere for pastures down here, and I want to check to see... I mean, this is looking pretty... like a pretty nasty army for the size of his army. It's probably off on campaign doing something, but I can take a city real quick and just deal with the repercussions after. My navy's almost fully healed. My army is healed and almost fully healed. That's going to be, what, 2 more turns? 3 more turns till they're completely replenished. But we might just go in 2 turns. And... so that's all I can do. So we're just gonna go through that turn as well. A little bit of economic building. We took a couple of cities, even though we were supposed to be a minor power, and that upped our Imperium and gave us the capacity to field more troops and to be able to manage more territory. So we are doing better than most of our neighbors. Most of our neighbors have been at peace, and that means there's still 1 city rivals, and they all have like little agreements between each other, but it's pretty easy to get in between those just if you have enough force. If you are really strong and you show off and you have enough money, then people really don't want to go to war with you. It makes sense. I went and crushed my last enemies, and the AI takes note of that, and they're like, oh, so that's 1 less pressure on him, and he's probably going to come for us. If I go ahead and sweep down from the north, let's see, Al Abu, and then Angelus. So if I just come down this peninsula right here, then there'll be very little that they can do to stop me. Alright, I want to make sure everybody is fortified this turn, because I don't want to lose any guys for no reason. I don't think ships take attrition. We're just gonna scout this side of the peninsula. And it doesn't appear like their army is coming back. Now there's cliffs right here, so they would lose a movement point trying to land right there. And that would provide us with enough time to take their city anyway. What's my sanitation looking like? I think it's looking like it's bad. Oh, holy crap. Okay, so 7 squalor. I think it's because this guy is desolate. If I build a trough, that'll be 3 squalor, and that will be the... I'll still have 1 squalor. Alright, well, we gotta invest in that, because if I keep getting plagues down there, it's gonna... or up here, it's gonna really trash my population, and that'll hurt my economy. So I'm gonna worry about that right now. This guy can just level up. I guess he's been training. He's my king, I think, right? Yeah, whatever. Yeah, dinner. I'm probably gonna go for this, the legend. And the easiest way to get there is just to fill in 1 point of everything. You don't really want to specialize too much. You just leave him here. He is my king. Little gold crown. And I think my son is one of the navies? Or maybe not. Let's see. He is in charge of... That doesn't tell me. Alright, well, I will figure it out. That's him? Nope. Sorry, I just want to make sure that I know where my heir is so that he doesn't die. He might have been retired. Nope, he's right there. He's mustering an army, and that's fine. If he's in my territory, I'm not too worried about it. So I can actually send these guys right here.
On the move, lads.
And then I can bring my navy to consolidate on their port. And then I think we're going to hit them next turn. I don't even think I'm going to need this army. Oh yeah, we definitely want to research tech. Let's fill that in. Craft specialization, and that'll just give us reduced cost for industrial buildings and the ability to make these rank 3 buildings. And we're just getting that out the way. I'm probably getting to a point where I want to get rank 3 buildings. But that takes a little bit of planning, because that's when your squalor and happiness levels get to a point where you just can't ignore them. Right now I'm kind of just ignoring them, and it's working. But you can't sustain that forever, so I want to plan for that. So hopefully his army is far away on campaign, and if it is, then it'll become a horde, and he'll have a bunch of problems to deal with trying to get back over here. At the very least, that he's not generating as much money. That doesn't hurt me, that helps a lot. And then I'm probably not gonna... I'm thinking I'm probably not gonna sack the settlement, I'm just gonna take it. Because it's right next to my capital, and I can use a stable... Oh, it's Attila! Watch the cutscene.
They made ready for war. The world had fallen into shadow. The earth grew cold, and the wind whispered of death. And I beheld a black horse, and he that sat on him had a pair of scales in his hand. Attila was born. All knelt before him, for they knew he would devour the earth and set on fire the foundations of the mountains. Attila was born from darkness and despair.
Alright. So Attila is born. We have about 20 years before he's going to show up. Probably should have paid more attention to those. Alright, so we're gonna get 4. Oh, hey, we got a lot of money for surviving. That's right, because we completed that task. That'll help the economy out. I have enough food, so let's go ahead and pay for that. And that'll be a boost to the units that we can produce, and also the money per turn that we're going to generate, and happiness, little other minor things. Now these guys are very unhappy now.
Ready for battle.
I think if I move my army right there, that'll keep them under control. I moved the garrison out, but I didn't put anything back in. Alright, so this province is stable. It looks like this is an opportunity for war. I'm just going to consolidate my navy into this one. And then I'm just going to send that general home because I don't want to lose 2 generals to a failed invasion. Well, it'd be 3. Alright, then we will formally declare war. Oh, there's a horde in my territory. I have to kill that. Alright, do it.
My time is better spent feasting and hunting than listening. By the god!
Could auto-resolve it. But a nice naval battle that we're sure to win. It might just be fun. I think it'll be fun. Let's see how well I can do, or poorly. But it said that I was going to lose almost no troops, and I kind of expect that. He only has 1 ship to counter my assault. And I might have want to position my army on the shore, but I don't think it matters. Alright. These load screens, even with the 16 gigs of RAM, just kind of a lot of stuff, I guess. Oh no. Oh, okay, okay. Alright. This is a beautiful, beautiful conditions for attack. Let's look at our positioning. Our reinforcements will take that side, and I'm okay with that. We can kind of split on these 2 sides of the cities. That looks pretty good as well. I expect they'll have more defenses towards the center of their city, but there'll probably also be less places to land. We'll go 6 and 4, and we'll put the general to wrap around. I like that idea. So if we want to attack on this side, we're going to position these ships over there. And then we will leave these guys right here. Those guys are going to land, and these guys are going to land. And I expect to have something over here. Let me turn this down just a bit. I don't want that coming through my headphones again. Oh, and there is a general unit, and there is my reinforcements.
The odds are against us. We are outnumbered.
What? No. No, we aren't. Okay. Let's do... you guys are gonna land... Oh, we can actually land some troops over there, but I don't think that's a good idea. I'm gonna land them on the far side. Oh, wait, actually, no. We're gonna put them over here. And we will land a little detachment of spearmen on this peninsula. Because I don't want my ranged units to just run into a bunch of melee units that are sitting there waiting on them. My ranged units can be effective from the boat. Alright, so this is a 3-pronged attack now. We're incoming, and I'm going to put the first... the leading boat, he's going to intercept with the general, and then it looks like the general might be going after this guy, but I'm not sure. He might just be waiting for the fight to come. But I don't really care too much about waiting. I just want to get my troops on the beach. You know what, I might actually throw 2 swordsmen on this guy, just in case I kill him. I get the morale boost. That'll be nice. Alright, so those guys are gonna land pretty uncontested on this side. I'll keep an eye on them in the mini-map, but I don't really want to watch them land a boat. Guys are about to get down. My swordsmen will engage their spearmen, and that's an advantage for me. And then these guys are preparing for another landing. I'm gonna put these guys over here, though. My skirmishers, I want them to group up and land. Oh, alright.
The men have thrown down their weapons and are fleeing.
But his general is kicking my swordsman's ass, but I will have these guys just murder him at range. Levies aren't very good, and I have a hard time remembering that sometimes.
Kill them all.
Alright, so these guys have made their landing, and I want you guys to go ahead and contest this tower. What is it? No? Yes.
The men are broken and are fleeing.
Alright, pause this because I don't want to screw anything up. These swordsmen are going to take that choke point. These swordsmen are going to take that choke point. These spearmen are going to go up to this tower. These guys have just kind of been sleeping, but we're going to put them over there. The skirmishers are killing these guys, and then these guys have a target. So everybody's good. Alright, so I expect these guys are just going to get murked by multiple... Maybe not. I mean, that's 3 ships worth of spears coming at them.
Ready for battle!
And then we're going to advance on... Oh shit! They have a barricade up. I should have paid attention to that.
Battle ready and eager! Our ambush troops have been detected.
And that guy's gonna die, so we're just gonna land. Or he's not gonna die, he's gonna rout, and that's fine. So we're gonna capture this tower, and then we're gonna go for the victory point. Right up here. That'll force the AI back. Those guys aren't moving very fast, but...
Warriors, eager for blood! The gods watch over us!
Spearman detachment is meeting up with the swordsman detachment.
The enemy is going for our general! Protect him!
And then the general is kind of in a bad position, because they're coming for him. So we're just going to retreat. We're just going to meet them. We have pretty much completely cleared the path for the victory point. Get these guys to reinforce, and we're going to bring these skirmishers up. Might have been an awful decision to actually engage with my general with only 4 units, but I can't blame the AI for taking advantage of the weak point of my force, and that is the weak point of my force. It's just going to lose them the objective, even if I do lose this general. It's not a family general, though, so not the end of the world. I expect the swordsman's losing, yes, because my general is here, and he is a axeman. Axemen have an advantage over swordsmen. His swordsman is about to break, and every time a unit breaks, obviously that's less damage coming in, and a more likely chance for their forces to break, meaning the whole line, not just an individual unit. We're just going to rush our units in, because I imagine what's going to happen is the AI is going to be aware of me surrounding them, and that will cause their units to rout. These guys are about to be out of ammo, and my general has only lost half of his units, so I imagine he will probably survive this endeavor. I say probably because I don't know. He might just die, but at this point in time I don't know if they have enough units for it to really matter. I think I outnumber them sufficiently.
We have destroyed the enemy tower!
Alright, that'll be a morale loss for them. You guys aren't under fire anymore, even though it says they are.
Battle ready and eager!
Don't break!
Battle ready and eager!
Alright, So that's shoring him up while our reinforcements come, and our reinforcements are almost there. You guys can hold on for just a little bit. These guys are about to lose, and I think we're going to take a charge in the back.
We hunger for blood and battle.
I imagine that's what I would do if I was in his situation. Yep, that's it. So we're taking a charge in the back, and we're just going to turn our general around to kind of counter that. It's pretty decisively bad.
The men are broken and running for their lives.
But our reinforcements have made it. And we lost that entire force. Good thing we have another general on field. He didn't die. It didn't give me the death announcement, I don't think. And these are just ranged cav units, so they're not going to do great in hand-to-hand melee combat. And yeah, they're going to pull out. God, I'm losing these forces too. You need to push up. Come on, guys. Give it everything you've got. The reinforcements are landing. You have more dudes coming. Have a spearman that's going to be on that horseman. He's going to stick to him. And then here. Okay, so this will shore up our guys a little bit more as well. God, I've lost a lot of guys that I really shouldn't have. 200 dudes, but I mean, it's all in good practice. It's a lot closer than it should have been. Hey, alright, cool. Objective 1. We did win the battle. Lost 200 guys, but that's, what, like 2 seasons worth of recovery? As long as we don't get attacked again, I think it'll be okay. Total loss is 173, so I guess the other dudes that I lost in my AI count were prisoners that I get back. Still, it's not bad. Only a sixth of my force, and I can get some of their forces back by occupying them. I get 4% of my units replenished, and it will do the least amount of damage to my stability. It's still going to cause, it's what, 35 total penalty, but I mean, I can sustain that.
Ready for orders.
And we can put as many troops in the cities as possible so that we can suppress it as hard as possible. Now these are the Jutes right here, and they are bringing their forces back probably because they saw that I was sitting on their border. Can upgrade these forces because we took over their port, I imagine. So we'll retrain them, and then we are going to recruit, even though I imagine we'll get attacked. Actually, wait, because we're going to get attacked. If I do my forces on this navy, because I split that general off, I will obviously benefit from not losing a turn on the counterattack. Can't recruit forces if your unit is attacked. He is plus cunning right here. That means he's naturally good at cunning. I can upgrade that right now, but I don't need to. I'm gonna go for Raven. If he's a governor, it helps with the construction cost, but it just ups my cunning, and I can do the night attacks, I think, after I get a certain amount of cunning. Oh, forgot to train this guy up. He is good at zeal, so we are going to increase his zeal. Which one is it? It's this one? I don't know. This one increases his zeal, so we're going to increase his zeal. And that's it. My gold per turn is not doing great, but it should do a little bit better once I upgrade my cities, get them a little bit more productive. I don't really have much in the way of industry or trade. I have one trade jetty, and I don't think I have any industries, or maybe I have one. But I do have plenty of food, and I do need that for conquering. You need food and money for conquering. Excuse me while I get some coffee real quick. Alright. Let's get through this room. guys take forever. Oh, it wasn't that bad this time. That must mean they're about to lose. I might need to think about going and raiding some other cities soon. I can go on campaign. Where did their army go? Oh, they left. Okay, they're just like, you know what, you can have it, man. I don't need it. It's not important enough for me to work on. I totally should have done that last turn. I was dumb. That was just a whole bunch of unhappiness that I could have avoided.
Ready for orders.
I do have enough money to recruit some more ships. And we are definitely going to go with the naval route because we get a lot of bonuses to the Navy. Even though there are not very many cities that I can take. Most of these cities are actually inland cities, even though the whole island is pretty small, so they're all pretty close to the shore, but you can't really recruit ships or anything. That should be everything that I can do. Oop, and I have another skill. These guys just kind of scale up over time. I don't think you need integrity. We'll go with the increased chevrons per turn. What is that? The experience points. So my melee units trained by that guy will have more experience or more morale. It's more morale. That's what it is. But morale is good. Keeping my provinces under control. There's a lot of instabilities, but my armies are handling it, and I want to kind of get them in the green because they make more tax revenue when they're in the green. But I can't sit here forever. These armies are expensive. And I have to have them. So if they're not on campaign, then they're just kind of costing me money, and that money I'm going to need in order to not die later on. That and expand. She has 4 traits. I'm going to intervene again. And I got to find this dude a wife. Wonder if anybody will trade me for a wife. I have to be at war with these guys.
Greetings. Now speak plainly.
I think. Is it them? Yes, it is them. I don't really have armies in position to do much about that. So.
We will gladly listen to your offers.
You guys have. Oh, you guys do have a woman that I can try to buy.
No truth.
How about I give you a little bit of money? Because I don't like just giving you nothing. How about that?
No joy.
Not enough money. Alright, so we're gonna try again. Because I definitely need my heir to produce more heirs. Eventually, my king will die, and if my heir has no heirs and he's old.
No joy.
Oh lord. Okay, so how about I do a non-aggression pact first? Hey, so now we're gonna be a little bit more friendly. How about we arrange that marriage? Alright, how about we arrange that marriage for 1,000 gold this time? Guys are really sticking it to me, man. They really want my money.
To accept these terms.
Okay. Well, how about we look somewhere else? Ooh, I don't really want to deal with them. How about the Caledonians? Do the Caledonians have any... Oh, they do. Okay, so... Oh, she's a shield maiden, too. Look at that. That's a much better marriage. Oh, the likelihood of doing that is very small, but maybe they need money, because I can give them money. Alright. Well... How about the picks?
Are you brave or foolish, or
Nope.
just mad?
The Jutes are not gonna do it. The Huns definitely aren't gonna do it. Langobards, the Franks maybe.
A flapping
If
tongue
they have-
that
nope.
speaks without wisdom.
Alright, the Saxon.
Well met, friend. Sit and let your
Maybe they'll.
words move
Oh
me
no,
to
I can.
anger or
I can give them a woman. I might need to marry
Greetings.
her off, but
Now speak plainly, for we are
Alright.
an honest folk.
I
and
really-
value honesty in others.
I'm just gonna give you all of my money, okay? Here, it's all of it.
Yes.
Hey, that's what you wanted. You wanted every dime that I had in order to make that marriage happen, but at least I'll get babies. so long as my heir isn't stupid or impotent, which has happened to me before. Not impotence, having an heir that is impotent. Alright, so I'm getting to, what, 35 minutes on my recording. I'm probably going to, actually I'm going to just stop the video right now, and then upload this guy, and then continue recording and do another video. So, I'll just leave it right here, I won't touch anything, and then upload the next video. So, if you guys are checking it out, thank you for watching, I appreciate it, and if you liked it, like, comment, and subscribe. Otherwise, take it easy and have a good one.